talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game. More than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all the that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them.
Today on EA Sports, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
When you enter the game as the AFC Player of the Week award winner, you expect runs like that and then some.
It was fun to watch him in the opener last week in week 1. He was spectacular and open for more here in week 2. That good for 22 and a first down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And all the way down to the 39. 84 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Fights through him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be...
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's got a man, complete. There he goes, right side. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jackson. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. 135 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they... They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 75 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season? The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Powers through him. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So we have sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Jackson on first down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. A really good pickup of 20. Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The solid, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been...
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, 40 yards. And the Ravens take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Pushes him over. And now off to the races down the right side. Past the 20, 10, 5, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And some room to work. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Again, Jackson will keep it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. And oh, that nearly their 1st pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are on their way to a 2-0 start. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they...
Jackson now down around his goal line. Flush to his right. And they work this out past the 25. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. This time Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. The quick feet by Jackson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
He'll find Bateman once more. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd and goal, Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. But Charles. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. On third down, Jackson. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Ravens, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no. Cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play. All these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't greatest? Mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I
I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. Cloud chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Big house at the top with the clear view. Oh, I don't like your energy, I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All you can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like the energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kin to me. Heard you told my girl about all of them. That's the why they hogging up the recipe. Heard they talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that like it tough. Damn, we can okay, 101 ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, 2 on 2 that's like they be sharing me. Okay, they working like the red dude, red dot. That's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I own it, not a rental. No, I've been plotting on the lamb and the Benz cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All the lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. No, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go.
I just scraped it off the top, put it on the road, on the dirt, on the block. I was already sold, I don't work by 10 o'clock. Whenever she calls, the what I gotta do, I'm moving with a tool, I paid it as a fool.
Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket coupe, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, getting picked off Bentley, white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount cause I'm off a... Yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy, get that... Nookies, you ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your... Like Woody.